Welcome back to my channel. My name is Marilyn, and today I took out my big girl camera so we can talk about consistency. Consistency, if you are like me, is one of the most difficult things to achieve because there's many reasons why, but for me it's just I let my own resistance get in the way. I let the natural obstacles of projects get in the way of me following through. So today I want to talk about how can we fight through this resistance and in what ways can we bring more consistency into our lives. The biggest piece of advice that I've had to learn for myself is to make patience the biggest part of whatever you're trying to change in your life, because no results that you want are going to come the next day, overnight, whatever. Okay, so be patient with yourself, be patient with your surroundings, and be patient with your resources. It doesn't always come together all at once. You're going to meet obstacles and you have to overcome them, and sometimes it's going to take most of the time it's going to take a lot of time. So just be patient, first thing. The next biggest piece of advice I want to share from my own experience is to not be too attached to the results that you want. Yes, make whatever you want to change into a goal, like maybe losing weight or getting healthier, or even finishing 10 blog posts like me. Don't be too attached to that end goal, but pay more attention to the steps you take to get there. If it is the food you eat, if it is the visits to the gym, if it is the outlines that you write, whatever it is, pay more attention and put more energy into those steps, and the results will come in time. But if you put all your energy toward dreaming about that result and not putting that same amount of energy into the steps, you're not going to get anything done and you're not going to finish. So if you're patient and you're putting energy into your steps and you're not too attached to the results that you actually want, what you need to do next is to create a routine. It could be rough, but as long as you have some sort of plan in place for you to slowly reach your goal, then you're already like one step ahead of everybody else. Okay, so put a plan in place and try to stick to it as much as you can. But do not be discouraged if you miss something, if you miss a day, if you miss 2 days. That's one of the biggest reasons why many people don't follow through on things that they care about. It's because they put themselves on a routine and they don't feel like doing it one day. And then the next day comes around and they don't feel like doing it that day. And then the third day comes around and they're like, you know what, let me just give up because I didn't feel like doing it for 3 days, so it must not be the right thing for me. And I think anybody who's ever tried to do a New Year's resolution knows that feeling, that, oh, I fell off the wagon, so it's already gone and I can't get back up. The reality is, of course you can. It's all up to you. No one else is watching you. No one else is like taking notes. Everyone is doing their own thing, so don't feel judged and don't judge yourself if you fall off that wagon. Just like say, hold up, I'm coming back, and jump back up on that wagon and just start again on that 4th day. Just don't be discouraged when you feel like, oh, I messed up my plan. Oh, I'm going to die. Don't feel like that. Just get back up and do it again. When it comes to consistency, one of the things that freed me from all the things that held me back was curiosity and being curious of the process. I think that's huge for anybody who wants to get into any sort of creative stuff, is to just be curious. Like if you're not actually curious about the process of doing something and you go and do it, it's not gonna be fun, and you're gonna stop doing it or fail at it. Overall, I'm still working on being consistent myself. So like whatever I come up with in this video is stuff that I'm working on myself. I'm not the most consistent person, especially if you've known me for a few years. You know that I've started things and I've ended them, and I've started them and I've let them fizzle out. And honestly, I'm really trying to change that about myself. So that's why I wanted to make this video, to kind of like show the world that consistency is a new part of who I am, and it's something that I really care about because I've reignited curiosity, and I've kind of taken these steps and learned about patience and learned about routines and habits, and I just wanted to share that with y'all. So if you liked hearing about consistency or this kind of like self-help, make life better type stuff, let me know in the comments, because I haven't made a blog about this on MarilynJade.com yet. So if you would like to read more about it, please put it in the comments and I'll write a blog about consistency or how to be more consistent. And if you have any questions, leave them down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later.